Hi, I'm Barry from the beautiful Fort Pierce KOA, and I want to introduce you to some campers, and we're taking them downtown and to the beach on our beautiful free beach shuttle. And we're going to go down to the North Beach, South Beach, downtown area. This little city of Fort Pierce has the most amenities of any city in Florida. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's a big, big secret. And I'm going to unlock the secret. And we're going to get in that camp in our shuttle, and we're ready to go. Right in front of the campground, right beside us, is the Taylor Creek. And Taylor Creek comes in from the Intracoastal Waterway, right behind our park. Beautiful, beautiful fishing. There's always manatees in there, lots of snook, plenty of places to fish. You can walk right out of the campground and fish all to your heart's content. Fort Pierce is a port city, and that means we have two causeways to the beach, the north and the south. We're going to the south first. One thing about our beautiful beaches on the north and the south, they're all free parking. It's a very rural atmosphere. It isn't like further south where you can't even park an RV, or never mind even your vehicle, or you have to pay for beach access. Everything here is free, except the KOA. We're just making a shortcut right over to Indian River Drive, and we're going downtown where we have the best farmers market in the state. It's every Wednesday and every Saturday year round. And they have a farmers market and a craft show on Saturday. It's unbelievable. And we're just passing now the Fort Pierce Yacht Club, and we have some beautiful galleries in town, the Bacchus Museum, which is just absolutely wonderful. Here's the House of the Seven Gables, which is our Chamber of Commerce. And we have the Manatee Museum. All the manatees come up right into a little cove in here, and you can constantly get up to these beautiful, beautiful creatures, mammals, and see how they live. Now this is the city of Fort Pierce Marina. You get a lot of liverboards there. It's absolutely beautiful. Now we're downtown Fort Pierce. Just going around the Rotary. Another thing Fort Pierce is known for are the restaurants. We have some of the best restaurants anywhere. You want to fish or go on a boat tour of the Intracoastal Waterway and the beautiful islands, this is where to come, the Fort Pierce City Marina. It's just unbelievable here. Absolutely unbelievable. Even our library right up in front of us is on the waterfront. It's truly a waterfront city. Here we are at the Sunrise Theater, or I should say the famous Sunrise Theater. Some of the biggest acts in the country come here every week during the season, actually almost year-round. Over to our left is the actual port of Fort Pierce, and we export a lot of grapefruits, oranges, all types of citrus. One of the biggest, St. Lucie County, Palm Beach County, is the largest producer of citrus in the United States. We're going over the Intracoastal Waterway now, which goes all the way from Key West to Cape May, New Jersey. This was all done by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. You can actually boat that whole distance without going outside into the ocean. Over to our left is the museum beach, right over here, and it's directly on the Fort Pierce Inlet. It's very protected. There's a museum there, a children's park, and you can actually, as you can see, you can back your vehicle up, have lunch, and you're right here with beautiful, beautiful scenery, looking out to the islands. Here on the left is our Fort Pierce Coast Guard Station. Really handy. Here we are, we're at the beach. We're at the jetty park, right at the inlet, where the ocean goes right into the inlet, into the Intracoastal Waterway. Some of the best fishing anywhere in this community. We have our own fishing fleet, and we have this beautiful, beautiful beach. Here we are at the beautiful South Beach, and we have it all. You can play volleyball down here if you want. You can do anything you want, but the most important thing is our beautiful fishing jetty out there. You can either walk out there, sit, or fish to your heart's content. There's the inlet coming in, and you can see a sailboat going right out now, and it's absolutely just incredible. There's very, very few beaches in the whole state of Florida that have public access at an inlet like we have in this community. And if you look across the inlet to the jetty on the other side, that's the Fort Pierce Inlet State Park. And it's continually rated in the top 5 of all the state parks in Florida. It's absolutely spectacular. To get over there, we have to either swim across, boat across, or go over the North Causeway, which we're going to take you to in a short while. What would you have to say about, Diane, to your friends up in Canada, up in Quebec and Montreal and all of Canada?
Pour nos amis au Québec, eh bien, ce que je préfère, c'est parce que on est tout près de la mer, puis on a accès à la mer avec KOA est juste à côté. Alors, moi, je viens pour la plage du Québec, de Montréal, Québec.
What do I say? Merci?
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Diane. She's one of our favorite campers here. She's just a love. We're on the North Causeway going to the North Beach and the Navy SEAL Museum, and we just passed beautiful harbor town marina. Just a beautiful, beautiful place to go. They have a beautiful restaurant over there. Here's the Intracoastal Waterway again, and if you look to your left, to the north, there's just hundreds and hundreds of islands. And this is one of the best places in the country to come and kayak, to boat, and to fish. Mangrove snapper, just love these little islands. And you can just have a wonderful, wonderful time. You can spend days out here just kayaking around and boating around and just walking around. It's just great. And this is just across from the campground. You can fish right from the bridge. You can fish from these fishing piers over here. To our boater friends, we have 5 launching ramps, 5 different locations, all within a 1.5 miles of our campground, where you can launch your boat and park your vehicle all free of charge. Try that anywhere else. We're just coming up now on the famous Navy SEAL Museum. The museum's located here at Fort Pierce Beach, mainly because during World War II, the original frogmen and underwater demolition teams trained here on this beach. And later, recently, they established a beautiful museum here, and it's just unbelievable. It's a tribute to all the men that fought for this country, and it just makes you feel real humble when you go through this museum and see what these people and what these soldiers and sailors have done for this country. Here we are at the beautiful North Beach, and it's the rural beach, I call it, and it's the highway leading to here all the way up to Vero Beach and beyond is a scenic highway. There's very, very little development around here. The beach is absolutely beautiful, and again, there's free parking for anyone that comes over here. Our beach shuttle comes over here. So this is the reason to come and camp at the Fort Pierce KOA. We're a small campground, we're in town, but our amenities are right across the street. And here we are, we've got it all. So if you're up north and you're freezing, today it's January 13th, and it's probably 80 degrees right now, and I know I talked to my kid in Boston this morning, and he had icicles coming off his nose. So all I'm going to ask you, come down to see the Fort Pierce KOA. Come on down.